We'd like to welcome everybody in to this first round of the regional tournament here in Panama High School. Panama is the 1 seed, and they will be playing against the Fairview Yellowjackets. We'd like to welcome everybody in to this first round of the regional tournament here in Panama High School. Panama is the 1 seed, and they will be playing against the Fairview Yellowjackets. The game before us featured two teams where the Dibble Demons played against the Tonkawa Buccaneers, and the Buccaneers walked off in the bottom of the ninth inning to pull the first game victory 2-1. The winner of this game will play the next game after this game against the Tonkawa Buccaneers, and the losers will play tonight in the nightcap following that game against the Dibble Demons. Our game will start here shortly, and we will begin some baseball for you pretty soon. Thank you for joining us here on the Razorback Rewind, and we're looking forward to a good game today between the Fairview Yellowjackets and the Panama Razorbacks. The starting lineups for the Panama Razorbacks will be as followed. Batting leadoff will be number 23, Brex Caldwell, playing first base. Doing the catching will be number 5, Tyler Simpkins. In right field will be number 44, Caleb Brewer. Third base will be number 1, Aaron Siemens. Shortstop will be number 3, Dylan Riestein. On the bump today for your Panama Razorbacks is number 10, Shad Hogan. Center fielder will be number 4, Boomer McLean. Left field will be number 24, Talon Ferris. And to round things off for the Panama Razorbacks will be number 12, Jackson Harris at second base. For your Fairview Yellowjackets, their lineup will be as followed. Number 5, Miller. He'll be playing catcher. Number 20, Miller, will be the pitcher. Number 7, Strader, will be at shortstop. Your 4-hole cleanup hitter will be number 8, Martins, and he'll be playing in left field. Number 22, Schmitz, will be third baseman. Your 6-hole's number 10, Hayes, he'll be playing first base. Number 9, Nightingale, will be your second baseman. Number 11, Bottom, will be doing some DHing today. Number 21, Burris, will be your center fielder, and your 10-hole will be Uthier, number 1, playing right field. The teams are in their dugouts. We'll be having our plate meeting here shortly, and we'll start some baseball soon here at Panama Razorback Stadium. As the umpires make their way to home plate for the plate meeting, just a reminder, the winner of this game will play directly after this game and the winner bracket game against the Tonkawa Buccaneers. The losers will play the nightcap following that game against the Dibble Demons. Again, this is a double elimination tournament. We will finish tomorrow. One team will go to the state playoffs in the OSSAA. The coaches are meeting at the plate. Umpires are about here. We're about to have our first pitch here pretty soon. All right, the coaches had flipped. It looks like the Panama Razorbacks will be your home team for tonight. And taking your field now is the Panama Razorbacks. And to start out again, first base is number 23, Brex Caldwell. Second base is number 12, Jackson Harris. Shortstop is number 3, Dylan Riestein. Third base will be number 1, Aaron Siemens. Out in left field is number 24, Talon Ferris. Center fielder number 4, Boomer McLean. And right field is number 44, Caleb Brewer. Your pitcher today for your Panama Razorbacks will be number 10, Sean Hogan. And doing the catching today will be number 5, Tyler Simpkins. Again, thank you guys for joining us on the Razorback Rewind. Ended up being a very beautiful day for some baseball. Coming to the plate for the Fairview Yellowjacket will be number 5, the catcher, Miller. Ball inside. Miller pokes a single to right field. Bring up your 2-hole, number 20, Miller. Hogan's in there for strike one. Hard line drive to the right fielder, and Brewer about picks him out at first on a no tag. 1 out. Brings up your 3-hole, number 7, Strader. Strader is the shortstop. 1 out, runner on first base. Strike one. 0-1 count. Runner on first. 1 out. Big lead at first base. Line drive base hit to left field. Coach holds him up at second. Get the ball in quickly. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Brings up number 8, Martins, left fielder. Fouled straight back for strike one. Ball's high. 1-1 the count. 1 out. Hogan with an inside move to check on the runner, make sure he's not trying to steal third there. Swing and a miss for strike two. Brings the count 2-2 here in the top of the first. Fairview has had 2 singles this inning and 3 really good hard hit balls. Martin goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. Runners at first and second. Brings up your 5-hole, number 22, Schmitz, third baseman. Another inside move. Called strike on the outside corner. 0-2. 2 outs here in the top of the first. And Schmitz goes down swinging to retire the side in the top of the first. 2 hits, no runs, 2 men left on base. Heading to the bottom of the first, Brex Caldwell, Tyler Simpkins, and Caleb Brewer are due up. Your defensive starters for your Fairview Yellowjackets. Number 20, Miller, will pitch. Number 5, Miller, will catch. Hayes will be at first base. Nightingale will be at second base. Smith will be your third baseman. Strader will be your shortstop. Martins will be your left fielder. Burris will be your center fielder. Othier will be your right fielder. Due up first for your Panama Razorbacks is your first baseman, number 23, Brex Caldwell. Brex takes a ball outside, ball 1. Called strike for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of the first. Brett swings and miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brex Caldwell goes down looking on an outside curve. Coming up to the plate will be your catcher, number 5, Tyler Simpkins. Simpkin hacks at the first pitch, fouls it straight back. 0-1 here in the bottom of the first. Score 0-0, 1 out. And Simpkin gets hit by a pitch for the first base runner for the Panama Razorbacks. We will have a courtesy runner for our catcher, number 15, Wiles. Looks like the catcher may have got hit on something. Just checking on him. Looks like he's up and better. Coming Coming to the plate will be your 3-hole number 44, Caleb Brewer. Brewer swings at the first pitch foul. Oh, and one out. Runner on first. Pickoff move over there, not in time. Ball outside. Count 1-1 to Brewer. Brewer swings and a miss for strike 2. Wiles takes off from first, throw down is not in time. Wiles with the stolen base. The pitch was called a ball. Brings the count to 2-2. Runner on second. Brewer fights at the plate to stay alive. It's a really good pitch there and a really good attempt to stay alive there and a good battle at the plate for Brewer. Ball's low, brings the count to a full count 3-2. Ball in the dirt. Brewer draws a walk on a great at bat. After Brewer's walk, it brings up your third baseman, number 1, Aaron Siemens. Seaman takes a ball high for ball 1. Strike called in there. 1-1, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Ball 2, ball high. Called strike on the outside corner, brings the count 2-2. Ball outside, the ball squirts away from the catcher to advance the runners from second and third. Siemens is working with a full count here with runners at second and third, with 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the first, full count, 1 out, the score is 0-0. Simpkins started the inning with a hit by pitch, a stolen base, and a walk. And here we set at full count for Siemens, the cleanup man. Siemens swings that one. It pops it straight back, out of play. We'll do it again. And Siemens draws a walk. Coming to the plate is number 3, the shortstop, Dylan Restein. But before that, Fairview has called a timeout to regroup. Bases loaded, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. As we take a break, I'd like to say what a great job the coaching staff here at Panama has done to get this field ready to play. We were supposed to start the tournament yesterday, Wednesday, and a rainstorm out of nowhere came out around 3 o'clock, and we had to push everything back to Thursday. But they have come up here after hours and worked hard to get the field ready. We thank you to the other teams for working with us and being understanding and helping us out during this time. And it's a beautiful day today for some baseball. So regrouping here, Dylan Restein steps into play, and the pitch is on the way for ball 1 outside. Restein pokes one in the gap between shortstop and third baseman. Caleb Brewer is going to be sent home, and he's going to be thrown out. A great play by the left fielder. Panama, however, does score 1 run on a base hit by Dylan Restein. Brings up your pitcher, number 10, Sean Hogan. Runners at second and first, 2 outs. Panama takes the lead 1-0. Ball in the dirt, a great block by the catcher. Two 2-0 count here in the bottom of the first, 1-0. 2 outs. Hits the outside corner for strike 1. Brings the count to 1 strike, 2 balls, 1 strike. I apologize. Another painted corner for strike 2. Deuces on the board. Try to hit the outside corner again, and it slips away from the catcher to advance the runners to second and third on a pass ball. Hogan sits at a full count. Chance to make some noise here early, and goes down swinging to retire the side in the bottom of the first. Panama goes 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, 2 men left on the base. Brings us to the top of the second for the Fairview Yellowjackets. Due up for the Yellowjackets will be number 10, Hayes, number 9, Nightingale, and number 11, Bonham. I'd like to welcome you back here in the top of the second inning here at Panama Razorback Baseball Field in this first round of the regional tournament. It is a double elimination tournament. One team will advance to state. Due up for your Fairview Yellowjackets will be number 10, Hayes. Ball in the dirt. Fouled straight back for strike. 1-1 count to Hayes. Hogan likes to work quick up there on the mound in his windup. Nice curveball. Looked a little low for ball 2. 2-1 count here. Brewer tracks it down over Brewer's head. Number 10 holds up. Hayes holds up at second. Nice piece of hitting to get a base hit to lead off with a single. Brings up the 7-hole number 9 Nightingale, the second baseman. Shows bunt. Bunts it back to the pitcher. A good bunt. Hogan struggles to pick it up, but still able to make the play for the first out of the inning. So after the sack bunt advances the runner to second, it brings up number 11, Bonham, the designated hitter. Ball in the dirt. Great block by Simpkins. Simpkins is a hard worker back there. I enjoy watching him catch. He receives the ball, blocks the ball. He's a great defensive catcher. Hogan tries to paint the corner here. One ball, one strike here to Bonham in the top of the second inning. Out of the stretch. Another great play by Simpkins and a great pitch by Hogan to go ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is evens things up 2-2. Looks like today the pitchers are really trying to hit the outside corner. It's been a favorable call last game and this game. 2-2 count, 1 out, runner on second. Panama leading 1-0 here in the top of the second. Hogan throws it right by him for strike 3 to record the second out of the inning. Brings up number 21, your center fielder for Fairview, Burris. Hogan working ahead here for strike 1 with 2 outs. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Oh, 2 count, 2 outs, runner on second. Good pitch here. Simpkins setting up on the outside corner. It's a good spot. Just missed on the outside corner. One ball, two strikes. And he goes down swinging. Simpkins with a great play behind the plate to keep it in front and to get the runner out on a drop third strike. Great pitching, great defense behind the plate after a great leadoff hit. We're here in the bottom of the. We'll go to the bottom of the second with the score: Panama 1, Fairview 0. Here in the bottom of the second, due up for Panama will be number 4, Boomer McLean, number 24, Talon Ferris, and number 12, Jackson Harris. Welcome back here at Panama, the bottom of the second inning. Panama leads 1-0 over the Fairview Yellowjackets. Due up for Panama, Boomer McLean, Talon Ferris, Jackson Harris. Boomer takes a strike one. Boomer shows bunt. Fouls it back. Brings the count 0-2. This Panama Razorback team has 2 seniors, one being Boomer, who is at plate right now, as well as number 23, Brex Caldwell, the leadoff hitter. Boomer goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. Brings up number 24, the left fielder, Talon Ferris.
This right here is my pretty boy swag.
Ball just a bit outside. 1-0 count, 1 out, no one on. Tally pulls one down the left field line, a high pop-up. Shortstop and third baseman are after it. Oh! I know shortstop makes a great effort. It bounces out of his glove and almost falls into the left fielder's glove. There's no catch. We'll redo it again. One ball, one strike, 1 out. Panama up 1-0. Tally rips one up the middle, deep center, and the defense is playing perfectly. Second out of the inning. Tally hit that one pretty solid, but the scouting report took a hit away from Talon Ferris. It brings up your 9-hole, Jackson Harris, number 12. Your second baseman. 2 outs. Jackson takes the ball on the inside. Low call strike there for strike one. 1-1. Good cut. Fouls it straight back. Brings the count 1-2. Takes it low, brings the count 2-2. Again, another deuces wild on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the deuces wild favors the Razorbacks for a base hit to left field for Jackson Harris. Flips the lineup to the leadoff. Number 23, Brex Caldwell. Struck out swinging last time. He's 0 for 1. Great piece of hitting by Jackson Harris with 2 strikes. Ball outside. One ball, no strikes to our leadoff hitter, Brex Caldwell. Pitcher delivers. Ball in the dirt. Great block by the catcher to prevent runner advancing to second. 2 balls, no strikes. And Brex just misses one. Swinging for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first. Here in the bottom of the second. Looks over there. First base, diving back goes Jackson Harris. Pitcher delivers. Curveball goes in there for strike 2. Brings the counts 2-2. Another deuces wild on the board. Panama's been lucky 2-2. And Brex goes down swinging for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on. Here in the bottom of the second for the Razorbacks, to bring us to the top of the 3rd. Coming up to the plate for your Yellowjackets will be the leadoff hitter Miller, followed by number 20 Miller, and then the 3-hole Strader. We're live here back in Panama Razor Stadium with the leadoff up for the Fairview Yellowjackets. Miller singled last time at his plate. He is 1 for 1. Ball in the dirt for ball 1. Hit the outside corner for strike 1. Brings the count to 1-1. Great curveball there. Where you want that pitch. Brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wind ups. Delivers. Another breaking pitch on the outside corner for the first out of the inning. Great location, great pitch. Brings up number 20, the pitcher, Miller. Miller hit a hard line drive last bat to right fielder where Brewer was playing him perfectly. Hogan gets ahead with a fastball, strike 1. One out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Panama leading 1-0 here in the top of the 3rd inning. Again, the winner will play immediately following this game against Tonkawa. The loser of this game will have to set a game and play the nightcap tonight against Dibble. Great curveball, swing and a miss for strike 2. Brings the count to 2-2. The wind-up delivery. Great battle by number 20 to foul it off. Tough pitch to foul off right there, and he did a good job to keep himself alive. It was a great pitch. Brings the count 2-2, 1 out, no one on. The delivery, ball hit to the second baseman, Jackson Harris fields and throws him out for the 2nd out of the inning. Great defense, great pitching right there by the Panama Razorbacks. Brings up the 3-hole, number 7, Strader, your shortstop. Fouls it straight back for strike 1. It's always nice to get ahead on your first pitch with 2 outs. You'll be able to work some of your pitchers. Strader is 1 for 1 today. One ball, 1 strike. Trying to hit that outside corner just a little bit outside. Hogan curves it in there for 2-2 count. Another deuces wild for the Panama Razorbacks. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and the delivery. And gets him swinging for the 3rd out of the inning. Great pitching to retire the side. In order, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. We move to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Due up, Tyler Simpkins, Caleb Brewer, Aaron Siemens for your Panama Razorbacks. After 2.5 played here in Panama, your Panama Razorbacks lead 1-0. We are back here in Panama, Oklahoma. Regional baseball action. Game 2 of today, where the Panama Razorbacks, your host team, is taking on the Fairview Yellowjackets. Coming up to the plate is your catcher, number 5, Tyler Simpkins. Simpkins reached base by being hit by a pitch last at bat, and he almost gets it again. Ball outside. Simpkins gets ahead in the count. 2-0 here to lead off the bottom of the third. Simpkins pokes one out to right field. Could be trouble. And the ball drops in front of between the second baseman and the right fielder. I don't know if the ball got caught in the sun or some miscommunication out there. But with that being said, Simpkins will reach. Brings up your 3-hole, number 44, Caleb Brewer. Ball high and outside. Your runner is Wiles, who is courtesy running for your catchers, Tyler Simpkins, today. Brewer goes ahead 2-0. Brewer has had a hot bat lately, hitting the ball pretty good in some really crucial situations for us. Wind up in the pitch at 2-0, and Brewer hacks at it and fouls it straight back for strike 1. Pickoff first, and the ball gets past the first baseman on a pickoff move. It goes out to the fence. Coach Gallagher is sending him from first to third. The ball comes in and cut off by the pitcher. Wiles advances to third base on a throw, on a pickoff attempt that gets to the fence. So the Panama Razorbacks are in business with the count 2-1. Ball outside. Really trying to keep the ball away here from Brewer as it looks. Brewer does like to pull the ball, but he can go opposite field. Brewer just misses that one to full up the count, 3-2. And Brewer pulls one to the right fielder. Wiles has to go back and tag. The ball's coming to the plate, and Wiles slides in there after a sac fly. It's a great at bat by Brewer to score a run. It advances Panama score to 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. Some great baseball there. Brings up your 4-hole, number 1, Aaron Siemens. Aaron Siemens is playing third base. Aaron Siemens rockets one to right field, or to center field, where the center fielder makes a great jump and a great play for the second out. Brings up your shortstop, number 3, Dylan Riestein. Dylan Riestein pops one up to left field. Center fielder comes over and makes a play for the third out of the inning. After 3 complete, your Panama leads 2-0. After a sac fly by Caleb Brewer, we go to the top of the 4th. Yellowjackets coming up to bat with Martins, Schmitz, and Hayes. Starting off the top of the fourth here in Panama, number 8, Martins, your left fielder. Martin's 0 for 1 today. Check swing there, says he didn't go around for ball 1. Hogan's getting a signal in from Simpkins, winds up, delivers, ball outside, ball 2. Two and 0 count here for Martins. In there for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike here in the top of the fourth. Pops one out, foul, out of play. Brings the count 2 and 2. Hogan winds up 2-2. Curveball. Martin stays on it and takes it to center field. And Boomer chases it down for out number 1. Now batting for your Fairview Yellowjackets is number 22, Schmitz, the third baseman. Good cut at a good pitch, but fouls it back for strike 1. Apologize for the technical difficulties. We are back here with a great at bat going on with number 10, Hayes. It's a full count, 2 outs. Great battle going on between the pitcher and the batter. and Hogan wins the battle for the third out of the inning. Coming up in the bottom of the fourth for the Panama Razorbacks, number 10, Sean Hogan, number 4, Boomer McLean, and number 24, Talon Ferris. Bottom of the fourth, the score is 2-0. Panama Razorbacks on top. Due to OSSA regulations, we are only allowed to show live stream of the Panama games. So we will be live streaming the next Panama game, whether it be the game after this or the game this evening. So please stick around for another live stream tonight, and we will be back tomorrow to live stream Panama games. Thank you for joining Razorback Rewind here on YouTube. It brings up number 10, your pitcher, Sean Hogan. One and one count. Miller is doing a good job of painting the outside corner for Fairview on the mound. Just a bit high on a breaking pitch. Brings the count to 2-1. Hogan gets inside one to right side to second baseman. Second baseman slips and falls, and the ball hits the ground. The sun is really a factor here in today's game. It is just right over there where it's hard to see. That is the second time today that the sun has played a factor in a game, in a play on the right side of the field. After an error, it brings up number 4, your center fielder, Boomer McLean. Boomer takes one inside and high for ball 1. Boomer squares the bunt. Pick off to first. Not in time. Hogan back safely. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs, runner on first here in the bottom of the fourth. Ball in the dirt. Hogan takes off, and he will be out. Caught stealing, number 10, Hogan. Ball 3 to Boomer. Three and 0 here to Boomer McLean with 1 out. After Hogan gets caught stealing, ball in there for strike 1. Boomer takes another one on the outside to get the count 3-2. Boomer rips one foul, but out of play. Boomer took a good cut at a good pitch there to stay alive, to keep his bat working. 3-2 here, 1 out. Pitcher delivers. Same result. Boomer rips one foul, out of play. We'll do it again. And Boomer goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. Brings up number 24, Talon Fairless. Talon Fair's 0 for 1 after hitting a rocket to center field, right to the center fielder at last at bat. Tally takes one up high for ball 1. Miller trying to paint the outside corner, but throws it a little too far outside for ball 2. Brings the count 2-0. 2 outs, 2-0 here in Panama. Tally swings and miss. Tally pokes one in between the third and shortstop for a base hit. Tally has had 2 good at-bats today. It brings up your 9-hole number 12, Jackson Harris. Jackson Harris is 1 for 1 after singling to the left side as well. Let's see if the Panama Razorback can make some noise here with 2 outs. Ball in the dirt, ball 1. Jackson takes one on the inside corner for strike 1. Pickoff over there, keeping Tally a little closer. One thing, Panama is aggressive on the bases. Coach Gullahar does like to be aggressive sometimes and make something happen. Harris fouls one back. Apologize for the technical difficulties. So to recap, Brex Caldwell's has a tough at bat. It hits a deep ball to right field. The right fielder misplays the ball, and we score. Panama scores 2. So the score goes to 4-0 after Brex's double on an error. Simpkins grounds the short. Short throws across for the 3rd out of the game. Apologize for the sound. So we've reached the top of the 5th. Your score is Panama 4, Fairview 0. Simpkins grounds the short. Short throws it across for the 3rd out of the game.
Look, if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, one moment that you captured, just let it slip. Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on.
All right, we're ready for action here. Panama in the top of the 5th inning. Due up for Fairview is Nightingale, Bonham, and Burris, 7, 8, 9 hole. Looking to get something started here in the late going of this baseball game. Panama scored 2 in the bottom of the 4th to double their score to 4. So we sit here in the top of the 5th, Panama 4, Fairview 0. Nightingale swings and miss for strike 1. Nice breaking pitch there to get it way ahead in the count. Oh, no balls, 2 strikes. Hogan still going strong here in the 5th. Hogan tries to hit the outside corner. A little bit outside. Works the count to 1 and 2. Ground ball at the middle. Restein coming over. Gets a bad hop. Nightingale will reach on an error. It's going to be a tough play anyway, I believe. Coming across. Restein coming across and just didn't get the hop that he was expecting. It brings up number 11, Bonham, the DH. Curveball looks down and away for ball 1. Hogan winds up, check the runners, delivers. Strike one. 1-1. No outs, excuse me. Runner on first. Bottom swings and misses. Tips it. Simpkins hangs on for strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of fifth. 4-0. Bonham calls timeout. Hogan steps off. Runner takes off to second, but will reset. No, he's out. Hogan strikes out Bonham. But since first base was occupied with less than 2 outs, the runner cannot advance to first. Therefore, the runner can advance to second, but there's no need to throw the runner out at first base. 1 out brings up number 21, Burris. Shows bunt. Doesn't get the outside corner for ball 1 on number 21, Burris. Panama obviously expecting bunt with the corners in. Good pitch there, called ball. I believe it was a little bit inside. 2 balls, no strikes to Burris. Runner on second, 1 out. Ball low. 3 balls, no strikes. Hogan's going to climb back in the count to get it to 3-1. And Hogan throws one in the dirt. And Burris gets to first on a walk. Brings us to the top of the lineup for the Yellowjackets, Miller, your catcher. Looks like Panama is going to regroup here as Coach Caldwell makes his trip to a mound, settle things down, get back in the groove of playing good defense here as the Fairview Yellowjacks look to threaten to score some runs here late in the game in the top of the 5th inning. So to get back on track here, we're in the top of the 5th inning. Panama leading 4-0. We have runners at first and second with 1 out. Lead off up for Fairview. This has been a good game so far. Great teams, great compete. Outside corner pitch, a swing and a miss. Even things up 1-1. And a good piece of hitting there. Brewer doesn't see the ball. The ball was on the outside corner. Brewer lost track. The ball thrown across the diamond at third base, not in time. So a base hit for Miller. Runners at second and third, one out. Number 20, the pitcher, Miller up. Miller's going to pop one up into center field. This is This is very deep enough to score a run. McLean throws it in to second base, but the ball is deep enough to score a run to cut the score in half, 4-2. It brings up your 3-hole, number 7, Schrader. Fouls it to the right side for strike 1. Schrader is 1 for 2 today with a base hit and a strikeout. Ball high. Again, the winner of this game will play immediately following this game against Tonkawa in the winner's bracket game. Schrader tries to pull one down the left field line, but it goes foul for strike 2. You do want to win 2 today. That will put you in the driver's seat for tomorrow in the finals. Hogan throws one, fouls it back. A good battle at the plate by Schrader. We're going to do the count, 1 and 2 count again. 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hogan checks the runners, delivers to the plate, and gets him swinging for strike 3 and out 3. Great battle there all around. Brings us to the bottom of the 5th. Panama 4, Fairview 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. We're back here live in Panama. Bottom of the 5th. Coming to the plate will be number 44, Caleb Brewer. Last at bat, Caleb hit a rocket to right field to score a run and a sac fly. Ball 2. Ooh. Ball outside. Balls, 3 balls, 1 strike to the 3-hole Caleb Brewer. Caleb swings and misses, brings the count to a full count. Caleb pokes one out to left center. Center fielder's got a good run. Right fielder called him off, and the right fielder will make the catch for the first out of the inning. Brings to the plate the cleanup hitter Aaron Siemens. Aaron Siemens fouls one off, even the count 1-1. Curveball gets away for ball 2. Count stands at 2-1, 1 out. And Aaron takes a good hack, just misses it, fouls it straight back. Count goes to 2-2. Aaron stays alive, fouls one, battles off a tough pitch. We'll do it over again here, 2-2, 1 out, 4-2. Your Panama Razorbacks are leading here in the bottom of the 5th. Ball inside, brings the count to full. And Aaron goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. Now batting is your shortstop, Dylan Riestein. Ball 1. Riestein takes the ball, takes a strike on the outside corner. 2 outs, full count. Riestein fouls one back. Stays alive. And Restein with a great at bat will draw a walk with 2 outs. Brings up number 10, your pitcher, Sean Hogan. Sean Hogan reached on an error last time. He is 0 for 2 today. Pickoff move. Restein back there safely. Hogan pulls one foul into Fairview's dugout. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first. Panama leading 4-2 in the bottom of the 5th. Wind up. Ball gets away from the catcher, and then it'll go to the backstop, allowing Restein to advance to second base. Panama Razorbacks are in business. Hogan lets it go outside. Ahead in the count, 2-1. And the ball slips through the mid to the catcher, allowing Restein to get to third base. Runner on third, 3 balls, 1 strike count to Hogan. Restein has advanced to third base on 2 pass balls. And Hogan takes it, ball 4 on the outside corner. Which brings to the plate number 4, Boomer McLean. After that walk, Fairview's coach will call timeout. After a great outing by number 20, Miller threw an 84. He's Now pitching for Fairview is number 12, Mendenhall. Boomer McLean comes to the plate, looking to have for a 2-out rally. Boomer takes strike one. So we got something going on here. We got a step-off move. And we score as the pitcher steps off to pick off the guy at first and gets in a rundown. A little trickery there by Coach Gallagher, which leads to a run for the Panama Razorbacks. A big run and a gutsy call that worked. I like the aggressiveness. It brings the score 5-2. Great call by Coach Gallagher to salvage a run there late in this game. Boomer takes one in the dirt. The ball bounces away from the catcher. Throw to third, not in time. So a little momentum here for the Razorbacks. Boomer still behind the count 1-2, looking for a big 2-out, 2-strike hit from our senior number 4, Boomer. Boomer stays alive again with a foul ball. One thing Boomer will do, he will compete and he will battle up there. We'll do it over here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner on third, 2 outs for Panama. And Boomer will go down swinging. So we move to the top of the 6th inning here in Panama with the Panama Razorbacks 5. Fairview Yellowjackets 2. Due up for Fairview here in the top of the 6th. Martins, Mendenhall, and Hayes. Base hit for Martins. Brings up number 22, Schmitz. Foul ball, strike one. Schmitz today is 0 for 2. Hogan curves one in there for strike two. Ahead in the count here, 0-2 after a base hit single by Martins to start off the top of the sixth. Great work by the catcher there to keep it in front, keep the runner at first base. 1-2. And down goes Schmitz looking for the first out. A great curveball in the outside corner. Brings up number 10, Hayes. Simpkins with a great block there on a curveball away, trying to hit that outside corner. Pickoff move is close. Good quick move over there by our pitcher, Hogan. Half an inch away from getting it out. Runner goes. Hit and run. After a stolen base, it's 1-1. Hit and run attempt. Batter calls timeout before the pitch is thrown. No illegal pitch there. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on second. 5-2 here in Panama. Top of the sixth. It's been a great game. Clean game. Inside move. Winner of this game looks to stay and play in the winner's bracket game immediately following this against Tonkawa. Ball inside. And Hayes draws a walk. Which is going to require a mound visit by Coach Gullahar. As troubling as this may seem, with 1 out, runners at first and second, we are a ground ball away from a double play and ending the inning. Just got to get back in the zone, let them put the ball in play. Hogan's been very effective on the mound. Coach Gullahar elects to let him in, let him finish what he can. brings up number 9, Nightingale. Nightingale's 0 for 1. He does have a nice sack bunt earlier in the game. And a rocket to center field. And somehow Boomer leaps up and makes the play. That is one of those oh no, 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 yes plays. Great play by Boomer. Looks like he got a misread off the bat, but recovered very well for a big second out. That could have been disastrous if it got over his head. It brings up number 11, Bonham, with 2 outs. And a ground ball to the third baseman. Seaman stays down on it for the easy force out to end an inning where Fairview had some momentum. Great pitching, great defense, gets us out of a jam. We're live here back in Panama after Fairview had showed some momentum, and a great play by the center fielder Boomer, and a ground ball put out at third base by Siemens to end the threat. It brings up number 24, the left fielder Talon Ferris. Talon Ferris is 1 for 2 today. He's hit the ball really well both times and was rewarded on a second at bat with a single. Tally pokes on the shortstop, gets a good bounce. We'll give him a hit on that one. Great way to start the inning off with the base hit. Tough play either way. Shortstop Bout had it, made a great effort. Just took a bad bounce. Brings up your 9-hole Jackson Morris. Jackson squares the bunt and puts a perfect bunt down in front of the pitcher's mound. Steps and throws just in time for the first out, but a great at bat there by the 9-hole Jackson Morris. Sorry, Jackson Harris. It brings up your leadoff Brex Caldwell. Brex takes a ball. Two and 0 count to Caldwell here. Leadoff hitter number 23. 2-0 count. Ball in the dirt. 3-0. Not sure what you do here. Do you give Brex the green light, or do you make him take? Let's see what Coach Gallagher decides to do. Ball in the way, and he did give him the green light. for strike one, brings the count 31. Three-one pitch. Brex rips one to left field, and no one's going to get that one because that is out of the park. A two-run bomb by senior Brex Caldwell that has given some cushion to the Panama Razorbacks. A great piece of hitting. After the home run to bring the score 7-2 here in the bottom of the sixth, it brings up your catcher, Tyler Simpkins. Simpkins goes after the first pitch, fouling it off, just missing it. Simpkins has hit the ball hard twice today, including a walk that turned into a run. He's also been very, very effective behind the plate defensively. Inside corner for strike two. Wind up 0-2. And Simpkins goes. He has wheels. Shortstop throws across, and the first baseman can't handle it. Simpkins is quick. Reaches on errors. It was going to be a close play either way. Pinch running for your catcher again will be Wiles. Batting now for Panama will be number 44, your right fielder, Caleb Brewer. Brewer inside out's a rocket to the third baseman, who makes a great snag and steals a hit from Brewer. It was a great at bat, a great hard hit, just rotten luck, and a great play by the third baseman. That's why they call that the hot corner. Coming to the plate, number one, Aaron Siemens. Siemens fouls it back, straight back, fall behind the count 0-1. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Wiles paying attention. Count 0-1, 2 out, 7-2 here in the bottom of the sixth. Doesn't get the outside corner on that one for ball. 1-1. Ball outside, 2-1. Great patience there by Aaron Siemens. Seaman right on it, but fouls it straight back. Two balls, two strikes, two outs here. Let's see if the deuce is wild and benefit the Razorbacks, and ball in the dirt. Wiles doesn't advance. Great block by the catcher, great effort. Full count. Runners should be running here with the base open at second. Wiles does take off, and Seaman takes ball 4 outside. And brings up Dylan Reestein. Reestein has a hit, a flight out to center field, and a walk. He is 1 for 2 today. Ball in the inside corner. Riestein takes it for ball one. Riestein gets a hold of one to left field, and Riestein connects for a 3-run homer for the Panama Razorbacks. Dylan Riestein, touch 'em all, 3-run homer. That brings the score 10-2. Hogan takes a pitch on the inside corner for strike one after a massive home run by Dylan Riestein. And a hit by pitch. Hogan will trot to first base. Coach Gallagher calls timeout. We are going to courtesy run for our pitcher, and in to run is none other than Jordan Diaz. Brings up Boomer McLean. Boomer swings and a miss, can't connect on the first pitch for strike one. Diaz dives back in time. Boomer chops one to third base. Foul. Boomer sets at a 0-2 count. Sitting here 10-2 here after a rally inning with 2 big home runs by Brex Caldwell and a home run by Dylan Riestein. Boomer rips one just foul. (0-2) count. Boomer is battling up there. Boomer's looking to get his first hit of the game. Boomer pokes one, gets his hit in between shortstop and third baseman to keep the rally going. A 2-out rally here with Boomer getting a base hit to left field. After the base hit, brings up number 24, Talon Ferris. With that being said, Fairview will call timeout for a mound visit. After some changes here for Fairview in the bottom of the 6th, number 10, Hayes, will come to the mound. And there have been some position changes. And batting for your Panama Razorbacks is number 24, Talon Ferris. Talon Ferris has had a good day at the plate today. 2 for 3. And the first at bat, he hit one really hard to the center fielder.
This right here is my pretty boy sweat.
Tally takes ball inside. Get ahead in the count, 1-0. Tally pops one out to center field. Runner's going with 2 outs. And makes the catch to end the inning. So a big inning for the Panama Razorbacks in the bottom of the 6th. 5 runs, 2 home runs. And it brings the score 10-2 in the top of the 7th. Hogan will stay in the game to finish this game out, hopefully. Sitting at 96 pitches. And for the top of the 7th inning, for Fairview Yellowjackets, Burris will bat Miller and Miller. Hogan winds up. Hits the sweet spot there for strike 1. Tries to hit it again. Doesn't get him to chase for ball 2. 1-1. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh. Hogan throws a jammed curveball, and Burris just gets a piece of it to stay alive. Great battle, great piece of hit, and sometimes you just got to foul them off on good pitches like that. Do it again, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Even things up there with the ball in the dirt. That Simpkins does another good job of keeping in front of him. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Here in the top half of the 7th, Panama leading 10-2. Gets the count to 3-2. Great at bat by 21. Get the count back in his favor. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. And Hogan paints the corner again for the first out of inning number 7. Brings up to the top of the lineup. Number 5, Miller. Paints the corner again. Strike 1. Strike two. 0-2. Just a bit outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curveball. Shot out to left field. Fairless is underneath it and will catch and make the play for the second out of the inning. One out away from advancing to the winner's bracket game is Panama, which will be directly after this game after about a 20-minute break. 2 outs. That brings to the plate number 20, Miller. Miller was the starting pitcher and pitched a really good game today. And rips one into the shortstop and third base gap for a base hit. Base hit by Miller brings up to the plate number 7, Strader.
Okay, I found that.
Strader is 0 for 2. Hogan's breaking pitch is in there for a strike. Don't get the corner that time. 1-1. 2 outs. Runner on first. Two balls, 1 strike. Ball inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Jam. Second baseman camps under it for the 3rd out of the game. 3rd out of the inning that will end the game. So your final score, Panama 10, Fairview 2. We will regroup. We will be back here shortly for our second game between the Panama Razorbacks and your Tonkawa Buccaneers. We will be giving a new live stream, so please, you will have to hop off this one and get on a new one for the next game, approximately 25 to 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us in the Razorback Rewind, and we will see you here in a little bit.